Good day. Now,
Good day.
Not in town.
Hi there.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Stormer, Stormer Mia Plays. Today we're going to do something extra special. So, I'm starting on a journey, and I wanted to record this journey, so there is an achievement in Diablo 2 for, or trophy/achievement, this is on the PlayStation, for getting to level 99 on hardcore difficulty. And I think I have a good enough grasp on the pet druid to be able to do it. So we're going to try. Now, this isn't going to be like all the time. This is going to be even more rare than my normal challenge run videos. Basically, whenever I feel like it, I'm going to load this up and we're going to grind a level. Just, you know, as time goes on. So, like, don't expect this to be an all-the-time thing, but this is something I'm going to do on the side whenever I feel like doing it. So, today is going to mark the first time. Now, on normal circumstances, we're probably just going to grind like one level at a time because it can take quite a while to grind, especially since I'm going to be, this is hardcore mode, I'm going to be making sure I'm not taking risk. We're going to be playing it safe, like, so there's going to be a lot of time spent in the earlier levels just gaining experience monotonously. But this first day, I'll probably earn a couple of levels because, you know, I want to stream for a while and we are level 1, so. Oh. Crap, hold on. Yeah, by the way, never do what I just did on hardcore difficulty. It's a refilling shrine, that's cool. Because this is offline, I have everything that I find will be permanent, so every time I fill out the map, that I'll always have access to that stuff on the map, which means I can come back and access shrines and stuff when I need them, and I'm going to be doing that, especially with experience shrines, because every time I reload the game, the experience shrines will reset themselves. And that's just going to make the grinding process go a whole lot faster. One thing I'll do is in the description of the video, I'm going to include all the levels that I achieved in that stream, so if we stream and only get one level, I'll include, like, you know, level, like, let's say 40 to 41, stuff like that, so. Or I might put that in the title instead, actually. That might be a better place for it. I could go use that whale to refill my stamina, but got some armor, which is important. Basically, we're just going to beat these guys to death until I can get enough ravens that they're doing the killing for me. And it's going to speed the process up by quite a bit, so. The best part about the ravens is that the ravens do not have health. They hit for a certain number of times and they disappear. So we're going to want to be able to summon a lot of ravens and hit as hard as possible. Alright, let's go ahead and level up. First of all, summoning, grab the first rank of Raven, bind that skill to Triangle, go over to Character. I'm going to put 1 point into Energy, 2 points into Vitality, 1 point into Dexterity, and 1 point into Strength. I may change that up as necessary so I can, like, meet equipment costs, because I'm going to be wanting to wear the best armor and shields that I can get. But I think most of that requires a good strength score, so. So I may start putting, you know, 2 points into strength and 1 point into vitality. But I'm going to want to build my energy so I can summon ravens, because at least a few points into energy. A lot of people, like, don't really put points into energy because you get lots of mana. But at least at the beginning, I want a little bit of extra mana so I can summon all my ravens. because we're going to be speed running to Ravens 5 as quickly as possible. So that's the maximum number of Ravens you can have at a time. I want to get to Ravens 20, but Ravens 5 is the first stepping stone. And then I'm going to want some other summons like Wolves and Spirit of Oak and stuff like that. Spirit of Oak will give me a huge health buff, and if I get in trouble, might save me, so... Get him, Raven. But I need to help right now. Once I get 3 Ravens, we'll be in good shape. Kind of hit or miss whether you can get 2 level ups while exploring the Blood Moors for the first time. Yeah, but to put it in perspective how rare this trophy is. Hold on, let me look at that real quick and I'll tell you. So the regular level 99 trophy is ultra rare. Only 2% of players reach level 99. Reaching level 99 on hardcore... Hold on. That's only 0.1%. As an ultra-rare achievement, only 0.1% of players have earned it, so I would like to be among those 0.1% of players. Because of the skill shrine, I now can have 3 ravens for a while, which is going to greatly speed up the process of killing these mooks. I need to remember that skill shrine is there, so I can make use of it later. I should probably make like a notebook that's got this important information in it, so I know, like, hey, there's a skill shrine, like there's a experience shrine. Get 'em, boys. Ooh, a grand charm. That's useless until I can identify it. I could go. It's probably useless anyways. I wonder what level it is. And there's our second level up. Put another point into Ravens. Okay, 2 points into Strength this time. 1 point into Dexterity. 1 point into Vitality. 1 point into... Get 'em, boys. Okay, unfortunately the skill shrine wore off, so we lost the other 2 ravens. That's okay, skill shrines refresh pretty quickly, so we could probably get that again before we go into the Den of Evil. I just want to make sure I completely clear this out. See, I thought about doing this off-stream, but then I was like, no, I kind of want to stream the adventure. That way I can kind of remember what happens, and anyone who joins me and we talk about it and stuff, so... I wonder... I need to check this, but I wonder if getting the hardcore level 99 achievement unlocks the regular 99 achievement as well, or do you have to actually do that on a regular character? Guess we'll find out. Okay, no, I've definitely completely explored the blood. So at least I think... No, we haven't. There's still an area over there we haven't checked out. Beyond the well over here. Yep. There we go. Get them, boys. Ooh. That eagle orb is useless. That's a sorcerer weapon, but... Oh yeah, if your ravens get too far away, they'll teleport back to you. Alright, let's go back to town real quick and sell off what we can't use. And look and see if we can't get ourselves a new piece of equipment. And if not, we'll head for the Den of Evil. This is all going to be about safe experience gains. Like, we're going to be taking as few risks as possible, so... Like, honestly, if I wanted to be really safe, I could refresh the Bloodmoor and we could do another round in the Bloodmoor and just kill all the enemies there again. But I'm confident enough in my skill that I can take on the Den of Evil and be fine.
Good day.
Once I open up the Cold Plains, we're going to be leveling up really quick. Okay, so that is ethereal. I want to sell that. See, that is a damaged quilted armor 6 compared to 11. Nope, that's being sold. That's 1 compared to 3. Ooh, that's a much better club than what I'm using, I think. That's 1 to 6. It's 1 to 6, but 3 to attack rating, maximum durability, and damage, and socketed too. Sell that. I'm never going to use it. That's a correct buckler versus a normal buckler, which is 6. Oh, that's going to give me a nice little bit of money. Save that. That's important. That is... I'm going to have to identify that at some point. That's fine. Alright, so let's see. We don't have a belt. That's 3. That's 3. 2. The attacker takes damage of 1. Now let's get that. Okay, boots. So we have these that are 2. Let's get these, which are 5. Okay, I don't have the strength requirement to use a small shield of blocking. I can't upgrade to that. It requires a strength of 27. That requires a strength of 20. We're getting close to that one. Now that I could upgrade to, which is 10. Yeah, that's worth it. Alright, I would like to get a better weapon too. What happens? But a one-handed weapon. That's 2 to 6. I think that club is actually going to be the best thing I can get for the time being. Okay. Alright, so now normally I would store things in my personal stash. Oh, I forgot that I've actually have... I forgot that I've made progress on my... Okay. On my hardcore characters. So, yeah, I have access to all these materials that are from my other hardcore characters because that's how shared stash works. Even if my hardcore character dies, if I put it in the shared stash, I get to keep it. Unlike if, what's this? Ooh, +1 to maximum damage, fire resist +11. You know, I'll carry that with me for now. Just in case somebody decides to hit me with fire. Why is this over here in this tab? You know, I didn't have to buy this skull cap. Okay, I'll just use this one instead. That's fine. Yeah, basically anything on my character and in my personal stash is lost forever. But if I put it in the shared stashes, I get to keep it, which is really, really good and makes the process of the hardcore mode much more manageable because at that point you're learning, like, you know, you learn what not to do and you learn, you know, you still have stuff in the bank so you're not completely starting over from scratch. Let's see, so that is 450. That's 280. I'd like to get both of those. So let me grab 730 from the bank. Withdraw. Oh, I forgot how annoying it is to enter numbers. Okay, we'll just take it all out and put it all back. Okay, I'm gonna use this one on this. On the amulet. Why is it not letting me? Does that need to be in my inventory to do it? Ooh. What's the back rate? It's not bad. Okay, I'm gonna put you over here. Move you. You go here. You go here. You'll go here. Gold safely stashed away for later. Alright, let's head out again. I'm gonna recast my ravens. So they're fresh. I might alternate between 2 to vitality and 2 to strength, so that way I can get my strength up so I can wear better armor. Just put 1 point into energy until I get comfortable with my amount of mana, and then I'll put 1 point into dexterity, and I can move that other point to either vitality, and probably put it into vitality, so I'm putting 2 points into strength and 2 points into vitality every level up. How much does Ravens cost to level up with the cast? Ravens cost 6 mana per cast. So it takes 12. Honestly, I'm probably okay not to put any more in energy for a while, because I'm going to gain mana on level ups, so I think we're okay to hold off. Get them, boys!
This is where evil hides.
So now the annoying part is with the Fallen is when they die, they no longer give experience if they get revived. So you can't grind the Fallen for experience. They only give XP the one time they die, and every time they revive after that, you're just killing them without any XP gain. Like that one that just got back up, that one's not worth any experience. Staffs can be very valuable, so they're worth picking up. I want to say your total amount of energy also increases how fast your mana comes back. I wonder if it would be faster and more convenient to do this on multiplayer. I mean, so the benefits of doing it offline are that you have the map is set in stone, so you know, like, once you've found the map, you have it, and you know where everything is. Online with another person, you have the safety of having two kinds of skills to fall back. Yeah, this is going to take a very long time, by the way, especially if I don't do this very often. Like... But I might do this separately on my Xbox account version, and just see how like fast it's taking me to do it there compared to here, and maybe I'll stream more or something. I don't know. Oh great, there's the boss already. Need y'all to take out the shaman, please. Not that I can't handle the little guys, but still. Ooh, level up!
I can't carry anymore.
Am I really that overweight?
Carry
Sheesh.
anymore.
We can actually bump up to the next rank of armor, too. That's not going to be worth enough to carry back, so... But rejuvenation potions, those are worth their weight in gold in this kind of challenge. Now we got 3 ravens. Like I said, at first this challenge is going to go real quick, especially as I'm working my way through like the story of the first area. But eventually I'm going to reach a point where I'm going to want to level up some more before we move on. And so we're going to be just running through the same areas, probably time and time again to get like safe level ups. And then I'll only enter like area 2 when I'm absolutely confident that my squad can handle whatever is going to come up in the the following areas. Get 'em, boys. That's it, we're done.
Is that all of them?
And it is only the first time we're going to clear the Den of Evil. I'm sure we'll be back here again at some point. Although I think I'll probably get better like gains from like the Cold Plains and any side dungeons in the Cold Plains. And the best part about this is I get a free skill point for having completed this, which means I can put another point straight into Ravens and have 4 Ravens.
You have cleansed the Den of Evil.
Oh yeah, that one was very valuable. Staff is okay. Alright. So I need 2... Let me buy 2 of these. Okay, that's required level 5. 6 poison damage over 3 seconds. 20 maximum stamina. Actually, that's not bad. That can go away.
Yes.
Honestly, I kind of want the gold. I don't need all these mono. Sell the minor ones. Okay.
My rogue scouts have...
Before we put away our money, you had... Yeah, right here. 24 compared to 11. Absolutely. Buy that. Okay, now, here's interesting points. That gives 20 to attack rating. Alright, let me introduce another new mechanic we're going to be looking into frequently. This is called the gamble. So what this does is every time you open up his gamble menu, he has a selection of red items. See, like it changes up every time you do this. Sometimes you can find god tier weapons and items in here, and sometimes you just get, okay blues, but he can have really, really rare stuff and stuff that you wouldn't normally have access to in Act 1 in the way of just like base equipment. Like this would be really good. Heavy studded leather here once I have a high enough strength to wear it. But I'm trying to see if he's got like a wolf helmet, but it doesn't look like he's gonna have one today, so it's fine. I'm not gonna waste a whole bunch of time on gambling, but I am gonna. One thing I do want to do is there's an achievement for getting a. I might rearrange this so like all the rejuvenation potions are in one tab and all the gems are in another, but not on stream. That's not an on-stream project. That's an off-stream project. Shoot, where did my brain go? I might start trying to roll on that and see if I can get lucky and pull a. You have to find like a legendary item or something like that. Like it has to be like a really rare from gambling. So I'm gonna want to start gambling on that eventually because I want to get that achievement, so, or trophy or whichever. It's you get my point. You know, it'd be hilarious if I get to level 99 on hardcore and it doesn't unlock the level 99 regular trophy, and I have to do a whole nother character to level 99 just to get the regular trophy. That would be hilarious. I'd probably die laughing or die crying. Because you have to understand just how much experience is required to reach level 99. And if you die once on hardcore mode, you're dead. Welcome to the Cold Plains. Oh, great. This is a camp with... Oh, great. Things are already not going as planned. Oh, there's the waypoint, by the way. Grab that. Attack my ravens! Fight, my ravens, fight! Honestly, part of me is kind of wondering if I should spec into bows so I can fire at a distance and provide some kind of assistance. Honestly, I think the ravens have got it. Wait, do I not have 4? Oh, I didn't spend the point. It's not safe to do so right now. Oh, hello there, person who is posting trash in my level 99 challenge. Get 'em, boys. Okay, now let me do this before I forget to do it. 4 ravens. Ha ha ha. And just for, like, to put it in perspective, so the ravens, they have an attack rating of 190%, 5 to 10 damage, 15 hits. So they get minimum damage. That's 75 damage that they're dealing, and max ravens is 4. And as I get like spirit wolves and spirit dire wolves, and I think the grizzly, yeah, the damage of the ravens will just go up. And like these ravens do not take the position. Unlike where, like, if you have the grizzly, you can't have the wolves. That doesn't happen with the ravens. The ravens are just freebies. So, yeah, see how they're see the good work they're doing? But no, there's a specific reason why we're rushing through this area. I'm trying to get the companion as well. Just one more extra help, just to kill things before they can kill me. Oh dear, you guys just screwed up. You guys just screwed up hard. My Raven skill's now level 8. Burial grounds. Okay, good. This is where I'm going to want to come ultimately, but
How odd.
but while I have this skill shrine in effect, let's go and kill some mooks. I think the effectiveness of this strategy seems to speak for itself. Get 'em, boys. Oh, sorry. It's level 6. Not 8. That doesn't make sense. I thought it doubled it. Maybe I'm wrong about how skill shrines work. I thought it doubled it. Yeah, 16 hits, max ravens 5, and damage going up by a total of 3. One minimum damage and 2 maximum damage. I thought it doubled his skills. I might have to look that up. There's a cave. We'll go in there soon. He said, "I want to have the rogue. I want to have the rogue scout before we go in there." You were for the birds. Feed the birds up in the bed. That sounded like a trap. Ooh, it's another skill shrine. Alright, so this is the road that leads to the Stony Fields. Yep, Stony Field. There's another waypoint in there. We'll get that another time. I just want to, like I said, I'm just discovering the area right now. Keeping the Raven summoned.
It's locked.
Oh, I don't have a key anymore. And there's another skill shrine? What in the world? That's 3 skill shrines. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up what skill shrines do, because I thought they doubled your skill, but I may be wrong. Well, now that the mana shrines worn off, let's test
I
this.
need
Hold
a
on.
key.
So my current skill level is 5. I grab this. It's 7. So it increases skills by 2? Is that what it does? I thought it doubled your skill levels. Well, that's not as useful as... Well, at least not yet. Now, later on, that's going to be way more useful. So currently, my Ravens aren't receiving any passive benefits from other skills. Once I start getting into wolves and stuff, the Ravens will start getting the benefits of the wolves, and then we're going to see them start popping off with skill shrines, because basically every point in wolves is 12% extra damage for them. So it doesn't increase their cost, it doesn't increase their number of hits, but it just increases their raw damage potential. And when I said yes, we do want Ravens at 20, we don't need to rush them. Ravens 5 is typically the recommendation for, like, your first destination for Ravens. Hey, Mars. I'm just feeding the birds. If you wish to contribute, it's tuppence a bag. Feed the birds, tuppence a bag. Feed you, tuppence a bag. Now, here's the question mark. Do you know what tuppence is? Get 'em, boys!
My army will destroy you.
You know, I used to be terrified of Blood Raven as a child. Like, unreasonably terrified of this person who just died from the birds.
I can't carry it.
I can't carry the 100th bow out of here. That sucks. There's really nothing I can do about that. My inventory is really full.
Your time is past, Blood Raven.
Woo.
I can hardly believe that you've defeated...
Alright, let's take a look at Ooh, it's Elzia. She's an ice arrow. Ooh. Welcome to the party, girlie. Alright, hold on. Let me go over here to the stash and store away. Ooh, one to amplify damage. It's very tempting. I'm gonna save the light potions. Just realized I mistyped it in my phone autocorrect. Yes, but the question is, do you know what tuppence is, Mars? A lot of people in America don't know what tuppence is.
It is clear.
We got 2 quests done. Oh yeah, there's another quest for completing all the quests. Another achievement for completing all the quests, which we're gonna do. So this doesn't unlock until level 6. And this doesn't unlock until level 6. And this is a higher priority for me because A, it could boost up my ravens, and B, I can summon it, and I have a wolf to attack, and it's doing damage, which is cold damage, which helps. Alright, we're going to buy Alzea some armor, too, because I don't want her going down, if I can help it.
What can I do for you?
Oh, we don't need repairs? Okay, that's nice. Ooh, we can upgrade our shield, too. Basically 2 pence, yes, exactly. I always ask, because like I said, you never know, and I don't want to take it for granted if you know or not, so. If you'll know, you'll know. We'll just take a cheap cat for now. Can't... Oh, what am I doing? I'll just grab her to the hunter bow. I keep accidentally leaving to stream.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
Good. That's the point. Okay. So now I want to go back. There are 2 little mini dungeons so we can clear out for XP. Also, I want that bow that Blood Raven dropped for... there it is. So we use a scroll of identification to identify the hunter's bow.
I'll put that to good use.
It'd probably be better to get a magic user later on when we get that far into it, because eventually I am going to be moving forward. I'm not going to stay in the early games forever, but because it's just not going to happen. Ooh, shoot. Feed the birds. See, even if she doesn't fire off a shot, she has extra potential damage waiting to feed the birds. You're going to hell. Feed the damn birds. It should be like the meme of this stream is just feed the birds. Do it. Hold on, I'm going to rebind this skill to R1, because I keep wanting to press R1 to summon and it's not working. So I'm just going to put them on R1. She actually shot an arrow. It's a shame it didn't actually hit anybody, but... Oh crap, there's a lot of skeletons in there. Skeletons! I'll take a ring, and a potion, another potion, another potion, another potion.
I can't carry anymore. It's locked.
Ah, I don't have a key! I'll have to... It's okay. We'll be doing these dungeons again at some point, probably. Unless I get lucky and a key drops somewhere else in here. Also, that rain. 1 to dexterity, okay. Better than nothing. So my pin... Oh. They're really killing time, aren't they? Like, you've only got... Like, when does your classes start? Like, no, I understand that. Especially when you're running out of time before classes start, right? Yeah, you're like... I find it funny that you start class at the same time that Hogwarts starts class. Oh, by the way, no, I think I messaged you about this already, but I learned that the person who I listened to narrate Harry Potter, so for a long time I did not know the name of the person that I had listened to for so many like audiobooks and stuff. It's Eric Sandvold, and he does theater and stuff. It's funny because I was like, I don't know if this is the right person. I clicked on a video, and then within seconds of hearing his voice, I was like, nope, that's him. That is definitely him. There's no questions and if or buts. That is definitely him. Get 'em, boys. Level up. Krispy Kreme is doing a sweet if you sign up between September 1 and 1st on a trip to... Oh, that is so cool. I'd never win, even if I did sign up. But even if I did, I'd probably have no way to get there. Summer's flight, hotel, and I think it's 3 or 4 days. That's pretty cool.
I can't carry anymore.
If I did win, I wonder who I would take with me. If only I knew someone who liked Harry Potter. But not a single person comes to mind. Limit to about $5,000. That's pretty good.
It's locked.
Of course it's locked. Okay. While I'm thinking about it... Oh yeah, it's wolf time, spirit wolf time. Put on triangle. Alright, I think I'm good not putting any more points in the energy for the time being. So. Oh, that short staff's going to be valuable. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we'll grab a mana potion to replace the one I spent. Alright, so we're out of here. Alright, how much damage are these idiots up to now? 16 to 13. They also have house donuts. Yeah, I saw that and they look really good. I'm trying to avoid donuts though right now. I haven't had a cake or a sweet or anything like that in weeks. No ice cream, no pie, and God, I miss pie. Let the wolfies eat you! Oh, look at that. I got 3 wolves now because of that bonus to my skill. Now, that's good. It's good to occasionally indulge in saying mental stress to completely avoid. You're right, but I know how I work, and I know that if I give in once, I'll give in again. So I'm just trying to establish I'm trying to make a good habit, I guess, and then once I have a good habit, I might be able to indulge every now and then, but once I start, compromising and, saying, oh yeah, it's just this one time, well, that turns into, I know, because I've tried this before, and it's always ended the same way. Actually, replace these minor potions with the light potions. Don't waste the light potions.
Good day.
Okay, I need to buy 3. Plus 2 to light. Oh, dang, that's actually pretty good. I wonder how valuable it is. Yeah. Go into that cave now. I kind of want to wait until after my next doctor's appointment. If I get a good, report at my doctor's appointment, maybe I'll let myself have, a donut or something. But I was, frequently on a regular basis consuming a pint of ice cream. I shouldn't have been doing that. Yeah, and while I'm trying to cut back on carbs on meals, I think I'm gonna just start having like one big meal a day, like maybe something lighter. Like if I have a big meal, so like if I have something with like more calories and carbs, I'll have like a lighter meal later instead of having like 2 full meals that day. I haven't currently eaten anything today, so I haven't decided what I want to do for dinner. The Heartland. So what I was gonna do, I was gonna go down and have breakfast and get some eggs and like sausage. But the Heartland Festival kind of ruined that plan because the place I go for breakfast is closed for the Heartland Festival. So. Feed the birds. I would call this the Feed the Birds challenge. Technically, though, we're also feeding the wolves and the grizzly. And there are other summons than just the birds. The birds happen to be like the main part of the build. And do a majority of the murder. Like, it should tell you the fact that this wolf has not even really been that badly damaged. And I can have 2 more of them. Wait, hold on. Are max wolves 3? Hold on. No, I think max wolves are... Yeah, they might be 3. The dire wolves, I know for a fact, are max of 3. The grizzly's a max of 1. But, you know, it's a big grizzly bear. And I am going to want 20 points into all the wolves. All the wolves, all the grizzly, the ravens. We're looking at stacking up a whole bunch of damage, but... But hey, if I can unlock some of the other achievements, like, you know, beating a Pacific difficulty on hardcore mode, I will, but our first and primal is survival, and getting to level 99. Now, that means that we never beat Diablo. I guess that means we never beat Diablo. But I heavily doubt that I'm going to go that far, because we really need access to, like, the cow level and the higher difficulties for more experience. breakfast should have your healthy carbs, fruit and greens, and protein. Lunch should be your biggest meal. Sorry, that was long. No, you're fine. Don't have dinner. Carbohydrates before bed. Eat complex carbs. They help hydrate and break down faster than better. Yeah, typically, my late night snack lately has been popcorn. Like I found my air popper, and I've been making air pop popcorn for my late night snack. That's another level up. Put in the books. What's that got our Ravens up to now? 7 to 14 without having to put another point into Ravens, which means it doesn't increase the cost of Ravens, it just increases their raw damage potential. They've gone up by at least 1 minimum and maximum damage, which is really good. Once we finish this cave, I'm going to call it per session. An hour is definitely good for our first thing, and we got a bunch of level ups on this first stream, which is, acceptable for given the. It's going to happen later on. We're going to slow down, a lot, especially if we don't advance as much as the story. Because the game wants you to move at a certain pace, and while I might be able to survive at that pace, I don't know. So we're going to be erring on the side of caution. Like, we have to redo some levels and some dungeons a couple of times to get just a little bit stronger. I'll probably do that, but we're going to be, advancing fairly quickly through the story. So my main focus is to keep myself alive. So. Which is why I'm going to be putting a point into Heart of Oak pretty soon as well. But I want to get wolves at least to 3 before I do that. Mainly because I can't remember if wolves go up to 5 or not. Take that rejuvenation potion. I'm going to heal and grab that healing potion. I gotta contribute every now and then. Can't expect the birds to do all the work. Alright, so we're done here. Oh, there's a little more of the cave that I didn't explore. Hopefully it's not too much. We'll just do that real quick while we're in here. Yep, we're done. All right. Next up is rescuing deck. Oh, I forgot to do my level up.
Good evening.
So we got Stone Tower, 16% enhanced defense, putting that up to 8, which is not as good as my Superior Small Shield. Lightning resists to 7, Poison resists to 7, Poison length reduced by 25%, attacker takes damage of 1. Honestly, that's probably just not worth keeping. We're going to check the gamble one more time before we call
Good
this
evening.
session. Not today. Okay.
Yes?
Still not quite up to the point where we can use that or those. That requires a 30, that requires a 27. 3 to 8 compared to 1 to 6. Alright everyone, thanks for joining me at the beginning of this journey. Like I said, this is going to be a sporadic thing whenever I feel like doing it, so it's not going to be like an all the time, like, hey, every week we're going to have, Diablo 2 stream. But we're definitely not going to see, we're definitely not going to not do this. So anyways, we'll figure out something that we're going to do eventually, but the end goal is to ultimately reach the ultimate level of level 99. Currently we're only level 7, we have a long way to go. Like, I don't even know if you know how long this journey is going to be. But I hope you enjoyed me for it, and I'll see you tomorrow for more of Mass Effect Andromeda. Thank you very much, and have a great day. Goodbye.